This is Miss Me, and I'm Miquita Oliver.
I'm Jordan Stephens.
I'm Lily Allen.
And I'm Jade. This episode of Miss Me may contain very strong language.
You can't laugh at a Geordie accent. That's actually...
You can't, it has to be real. And also, it's also a trigger warning, so we can't laugh.
Can you say strong accent rather than strong language?
This episode of Miss Me may contain very strong language and adult themes.
Well done, beautiful. Well done.
How are you, man?
Hello and welcome to Miss Me.
Welcome to Miss Me. It's bloody Miss Me. It's New Year's Day special.
It's bloody Miss Me. It's Miss Me 26. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Hello.
Oh,
Lily
my God.
in my tongue.
That is fantastic.
Okay, wait a minute. Are we saying wow about the fact that Lily's here? Or I was saying everyone's room looks nice.
Well, I'm just
No.
gagged at Lily in my t-shirt.
It's the T-shirt, Keats.
Oh, yeah.
Bought from the merch store myself.
Oh.
You actually bought it.
I queued.
Did you actually?
Wow. Thank you.
And my pleasure.
True stan right
That's
there.
real.
I am a true stan.
It's lovely to have everyone here for the first day of 2020 bloody 6. I mean,
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We've had a great Christmas and now it's the new year, first day of 2026. Happy New Year.
Oh my God, I feel like I'm in the Big Brother house. Look at this chair, though.
I just said it's Lily and Big Brother. This is the vibe it's giving.
I am, generally. I am in Big Brother, but here we are. Now I look like it. This is actually
where
my
did
chair
that-
in my house. I'd never noticed it to be so Big Brother.
It's because it's never been in front of like a red curtain before. It's taking it to Big Brother town.
We've both got orange chairs, actually.
Jade is the only person that hasn't done Miss Me before.
Yes.
She had a brief appearance.
Yes.
Yes, in January last
Oh,
year in
yeah.
Kenya when it was...
No, and again. There's twice.
Oh yeah, I've done cameos, but this is my first sort of special
Yes.
appearance. I'm very happy to be here, actually.
I wanted to ask actually when we started Miss Me, I was a bit worried that you might be a bit worried about how much Jordan was going to start talking about certain like private things. I was like, should we check with Jade that she's okay about this? Because Lily, when we did it, was quite happy to just be quite open.
That worked out well for me.
Well. Excuse me.
That
Excuse
worked
me, yes, it
out
did.
really well.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that bit. Yeah, Jade, how's it been for you? Jordan and me talking about, we talk about quite a
Have I
lot.
said anything that...
Well, just like orgasms
Do you know
and
what?
masturbation, mainly the sex stuff.
It's honestly just to be expected with Jordan. It's nothing. It doesn't surprise me. I'm always ready for Jordan to just word vomit too much information.
Wait.
So
No, but
Got
it wouldn't be anything
it.
we wouldn't talk about. Like
no,
we're quite
we are
open.
quite open books, but sometimes you'll come in and you'll be like, "Oh, is it all right? I said this in an interview." I'm just like, "Yeah, whatever." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever at this point.
Sometimes, by the way, Jade's literally been there and approved it in the process, and I've still got loads of stick from my fans. But I think I've been moderate. I
No,
think.
you do ask afterwards, and 9 times out of 10,
Not bothered.
I'm not really that bothered, to be honest.
Good, that's good, because I feel like we've really gone in. But let's be completely honest, last year was a pretty big year for everyone in this
Yes.
convivial circle,
These 3 rooms.
in these 3 rooms. And I think we should reflect. A little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Love a bit of reflection.
Who wants to go first in their reflecting session? Shall we start with Jade?
Reflection.
Yeah, Jadey, how was last year for you?
Last year was very intense. I felt like it started as like a baby snowball and it just kept like going and going. And sometimes I couldn't keep up with it. But it was nice to like finish the year and have a little bit of time to reflect and be like, oh my gosh, that was an amazing year. Sometimes when you're in the thick of it, Lily, you'll know this for promo and stuff, it's so hard to like gauge how things are going, or it's hard to just take a minute to breathe and understand like how proud you should be of yourself. So
When we were in Kenya and you were just gearing up for like this crazy big year,
yeah.
and it felt like you were kind of ready though. It did feel like you were kind of ready, but I guess no one can be ready.
I was gagging for it, yeah.
You were gagging for it is what I mean. Gagging for it.
Always,
was
you
dying
always wish
for
for
it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I really was.
You wish for it and then it hits sometimes, and you're like, that this is a lot.
Yeah.
And then we were all gagged. We were gagged.
I was gagging, you were gagged.
we were
One big
gagged.
gaggery.
I was crying, throwing up,
Gaggery. That's a good name.
screaming, gagged,
Yeah.
ate. She
Lily,
ate. No crumbs were
No
left.
crumbs.
Exactly.
0 crumbs.
All those isms.
0 crumbs were
Zero
left.
crumbs.
Tell me what you. No, I'm really excited by how much you love Jade's album and just have played it non-stop.
It's all I've listened
Oh.
to. People keep saying to me in interviews, they're like, "So what are you listening to?" I was like, "Just Jade,
I love
just
that.
Jade."
What an honour.
Proper.
I mean, my kids were so excited at the recent drop, Church, in the car. It goes
Oh,
off.
do they like church? Yeah.
Love Church.
Banger.
Yeah, that was...
At first, they thought it was a bit weird.
Fair.
They were like, "This is strange," and I was like, "Yeah, but you give it a couple of listens, girls, and you're going to get into it."
It is strange.
Lyrically or beat wise.
No, I think like the funny noises, you know, like the like kind of
Yeah.
because they're not really of that time,
Yeah,
you
fair.
know, they don't understand it, but they're getting you know, they're learning
Yes,
from you,
yeah.
Jade.
But
They're
don't you
learning.
think the
They're getting taught.
strangeness is kind of what's propelled it a bit, Jade? Like, I just feel like it needed that.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think I'm a first listen artist. Like, I think...
I just disagree wholeheartedly.
Really?
For me, you're a first listen artist for sure.
Oh, I think I like weirding people out. I like people listening to my music and be like, I'm feeling a bit sort of disorientated, or like it's a bit too much, and then they have to listen again and dissect it, or like really listen to the lyrics or pick it apart. I quite enjoy that.
You love an Easter egg.
I love an Easter egg.
The American gays, I will say, Jade, are living.
Do you know what? I know that because the bit of promo that I did
The
in New
US
York,
gagging. They're gagging.
and you know, it's hard for me to tell. Obviously, I'm not always there, but I went there and I was doing one of those, you know, those things where someone run up to you in the street and they ask you like a question. It's like the new thing that all the TikTokers are doing.
With the tiny little mic.
Yeah, with the tiny little mic. And I was in like a park in New York, and like every other runner was gay, and every time they ran past, I'm like, Jade, I love you, I love your work. And they just kept running past, like,
I love you.
all the gay joggers. And I thought, I've
Gay
made
joggers.
it.
No, people kept asking me when I was in New York last week. They were like, "Do you know Jade?
No way.
Do you know her?" I'm like, "Yes, I do, and she is a legend living in our times."
Oh, wow, that's good to know.
But when it comes to America, it does still have that. Because Lil even said to me this week, she was like, fuck, I'm like getting really famous in America. And it's actually quite intense.
Yeah, I bet. Is that scary?
It is a bit scary. Yeah, it is a bit scary. How are you feeling, Lil?
I wouldn't say I'm scared. Like, you know,
How do you feel about it?
I live for the attention. I mean, I suppose that like, because I lived in America for 6 years, or 5 years, sorry, you know, nobody knew who I was there when I lived there. And it was quite nice to, when things felt like they were getting a little bit on top here, that I could leave and go to New York and it felt like, you know, quite safe in that sense. I'm not saying that it feels unsafe now. Like, I can definitely walk down the street and, and be fine. I'm not Lady Gaga.
No, but can we tell the American Apparel story?
Yeah, we can. Okay,
I thought that was a real sign of
no,
success.
it was. I mean, it was. I was absolutely like flummoxed and like, okay. So I went to Los Angeles Apparel, which is a store that is in America, newly opened, and I think it's like a sort of rebranded or the new version of American Apparel. Mm-hmm. And they've got this huge store on Broadway in New York. And I went in there and I was like, you know, this is about a month ago, and I was like, oh, my kids are gonna die when they come here. It's like all like everything's their cut and the colors that they want and blah blah blah. And also they do like extra small, and they're like, you know, tiny, but they want to wear big people clothes that they don't really fit into. So it's like that thing of they can feel like grown-ups. Anyway, I was very excited. So they had the trolleys. So I was just like piling the stuff into the trolley, like for their Christmas presents basically. And then I was standing by the lingerie, and Smile, my song from 2006,
Banger.
came on.
Yeah.
And I audibly like screamed, like not out of excitement, but out of embarrassment, because I'm like, this is horrendous. And also like no one in the shop like understands why I'm like freaking out. And anyway, I was sort of like cowering, and then this woman came over and she was like, I'm really, really sorry. It's automated, so I can't even turn it off, but clearly you're uncomfortable. I was like, no, it's fine. It's only only 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. And anyway, so then I get to the payment point, and she was like, do you have your email? And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, oh, I assumed that you had an email. That's why you're here. And I was like, no. She was like, oh, because we had Addison Ray in a couple of days ago because she got sent the email. And I was like, oh, no, I haven't had any email. And she was like, give me a second. She rang all of the clothes up, and it came to like over $1,000, right? Mm-hmm. Which is crazy. And then handed me the bag. And I was like, I haven't paid. And she was like, don't worry about it. And I looked on the receipt, and it said Lily Allen discount, 100%.
Yeah, Lily Allen discount, 100%.
And I was like,
profit rides again.
I was like, I have made it.
Wow, you have made it.
I've made it shit. I'm sorry,
That's
but it is.
I was like, in big America.
In big America.
Okay.
In big America.
I get that a lot in Greg's.
Big
actually.
America.
She gets that in Greg's.
Yeah, if I get a pasty, they're like, do you know what, this one's on me, and I'm like,
You've done enough work for us already.
Are you the king in Greg's?
I think I am the king of
Greg's
Greg's.
is Newcastle though, isn't it? It's from Newcastle.
I'm pretty sure our high street has the most number of Greg's.
On a single high street.
On a single high street, which is both amazing and quite scary because the seagulls there are crazy. They swoop down.
Greg's addicts.
Yeah, the seagulls are literally addicted
Greg
to
addicts,
pasty.
seagulls.
You can be walking out the shop with your sausage
With the
roll
fucking
and
pasty,
just,
you get robbed by a seagull, bruv.
Yeah.
They're on smoke.
Yeah, but I don't get scared of that shit. Jordan, what about... Let's talk to Jordan. Jordan's here.
Made his debut on the stage.
Oh, I
Yes.
did.
Come on.
Fuck me, that was like a fever dream, that.
Yeah, man. I know. It's like...
Yeah, Lil, I don't know about this second, third vibe that you've been on. I'm very happy I did the play, and I learned a lot about myself, but fuck me, was that hard. That was really hard.
It's tough,
I got
isn't
really,
it?
really disproportionately affected by the fact I couldn't interact with the audience. It really stayed with me the whole way through. I actually even went back on medication to deal with it because I was seriously overstimulated. And no one, also I couldn't I couldn't explain that rationally because everyone else had done like 50 plays. So I was like, guys, I can't handle it. I can't handle the noises. And they're like, oh yeah.
Was it that you couldn't break the fourth wall?
Yeah, it was just that fact that I was trapped in this play. I couldn't adjust to either the specific audience or even people direct. I was literally trying not to look at or the sounds and sometimes there was like odd things. Like one night, the normal lighting guy had a day off, an NA, I think they call it. Someone came in and didn't know how much haze to put into the play, and the difference in haze threw my entire. The entire performance, because it changed the lighting, it changed like the ability to who I could see in the crowd. It was wild, and I kept saying to everyone like, "Can nobody see that this is full of haze?" And they're like, "No, they just get on with it." Or everyone else just got on with it. But that comes with time, I guess. Like get hardened.
Did you enjoy it overall?
Yeah, there were. I like people had said, and you had said to me. Obviously, there were some performances that were like, "Wow, that was like you get really high off that." You know, just that everything worked. Yeah. Everyone's bouncing off each other. Like that was great.
Yeah, but you were also quite often saying like, I've never actually been this tired in my life. Like you were kind of walking dead.
No, you were surprised at the play when you saw it because I was coming and doing Miss Me.
Yes, because
and you didn't realise how physical it was.
Physical.
Yeah, I was doing like.
I didn't know there was a Kylie Minogue skip a beat and move to my body drop.
That was my fave part. Yeah,
that was so good.
That's actually Jade's favourite song.
That's my favourite Kylie song.
Kylie song.
So to see Jordan sort of writhe around the stage in a leather.
And leathers.
And leathers was... that was like a fever dream, actually.
Yeah.
That was your fever dream.
Would you like him to do that for you at home?
You've never done that, actually.
What, writhed around for you in leather?
Yeah, no.
I can do leather.
Dancing to Kylie.
Yeah,
watch this space.
You're a great jogger girl. You're part of the gang. You know. Anyway.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, everyone.
Well, no, that's the thing, isn't it? That's being slaggy for a man, and it's sticking
yeah,
some grey
I'm not
trackies.
mad at a grey jogger. It's very basic, but I do.
This is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I say though that I will say, this year has, I think, maybe been the busiest year of my life, you know?
Really?
Yeah, because obviously with Rizzle Kicks, I would assume, it blew up and I'm running around the UK. But actually, the difference in things I've been doing has been exhausting, because it's like my book, Rizzle Kicks, the play. I did my first documentary as well this year about sextortion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and, I at one point thought I was going to do like a documentary on Jade's career, which lasted like about a couple of months. But oh no, actually, I've been filming.
Yeah, I remember when
Sorry,
you were
I have
filming
filmed.
that.
Sorry, that's a lie. I've actually got like
you've done bits.
3 or 4 years of footage. Yeah.
What, you were going to document Jade's journey?
Yeah, but I'm just saying all these things, like all the cogs are turning.
Okay. Well, Lily, what about you? You haven't been that busy though. You've been pretty fucking lazy. Let's be honest.
I've done quite a lot actually this year. I finished an album. I got a boob job.
Yes, that took some time.
I had a nervous breakdown. I went into hospital.
Fuck.
Come on.
I came out. I did some podcasting for a while. Then I played one of the hardest tracks in theatre and killed myself every night for 7 weeks.
Did you say one of the hardest
And-
tracks? What do you mean?
Well, that's what people, because I played Hedda Gabler, who is, a female character, and they say it's, one of the hardest. I'm not saying that I did it particularly well, but it is famously one of the hardest roles to play as a female.
This is what everyone was saying when Lil took the role, and I was like, really? Because you're quite tired at the moment.
I am a little bit tired.
You sure this is the thing to do?
I did that, and then dropped a little album.
Cultural reset.
Proper. It was.
Just a little cultural reset.
Lives were
Cash.
changed.
Yeah, no, just a casual cultural reset. That's it.
But do you know what I was thinking, Keats? That this time last year we did the Christmas podcast and the New Year's podcast from when I was in Los Angeles. You remember I was wearing the antlers and everything, and that's when
Were
I
you
was
making
secretly
the
recording my album. And I remember I told everyone I was there recording a musical,
I know.
and I was secretly recording my album. And God, what a year! What a year! What a year!
I mean, it's what Jade was talking about earlier. It's like just no matter how much, because it's interesting because you weren't really in that. Lily wasn't really in that place of like, give me great success. Did it? I think we were in more of a survival. Let me get through this kind of energy. How's it been different for you? Because you weren't sort of. I don't even think you were kind of prepared for this.
No, I wasn't. I don't really know what I thought was going to happen, to be honest. I wasn't anticipating. I mean, everyone I played it to was like, this is going to be big, like, get ready. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like my last album was really good and it didn't do very well. So I was quite, I kind of made peace with the fact that, like, commercial success isn't everything. Like, if you're happy with your creative input and you believe in it, then that is. I wouldn't say that I was like disappointed with what happened with No Shame, my last album, because I'm really proud of it as a body of work, and I really enjoyed myself on that tour, and I loved it. I loved it for what it was. It's one of my favorite pieces of work, and so I was fully just like anticipating the same thing happening again, but something completely different happened. And in contrast to Jade, where you're saying that you're exhausted from promo, I did 4 interviews around the whole thing.
Wow.
So I didn't do really any promo. I did like a couple of shoots like a month or 2 before it came out, and then did a couple of things afterwards. I did a CBS Mornings interview.
Yeah, I saw that. That was so big and real.
But that's not to say that it wasn't exhausting, because I was basically just lying in bed in my hotel rooms, wherever I was, just watching people's reactions to it on TikTok for like weeks.
You were supposed to be banned from the internet, Lily, and you know
Yes, I know.
it. And you know it.
It's addictive, it is.
Yeah, but then when I put the album out, I was told by my digital team,
You
like,
have to get on it.
we need
that's
you to
considerate.
get on it. And so I...
No, but to be...
I mean, I'm glad
No,
I
of
did.
course.
It was fucking funny.
No, great. No, it's worked out
And I really
perfectly.
loved
That's great.
it.
That's like ultimate
And
validation.
it was good for the
Yeah,
for
it's like the
ego,
best.
but it was very, very overstimulating. Like from having not really stared at my phone to just like literally, I think I've actually got like an issue with my neck because I've just been like this basically
my
for
God.
like 6 weeks. Yeah, I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier with the results.
It's so great.
And I have sold a lot of tickets to some tours that I'm going to do next year.
Yes, upgraded. I saw that.
You're touring this year though, aren't you, Jade?
Yes, this year, which is the first time I've been able. Well, it's my first
Sold
solo
those
tour.
tickets quick, by the way, in America.
man.
Baffled the people involved. Let's be real. Can we
Yeah,
say
I think there was a level of like underestimation.
Let's try a
actually.
little.
Yeah, I think live in general, even with the UK tour.
Oh yeah, they did
So
that
it was
too,
nice
didn't
to
it?
be like, well, actually, yeah, it's doing well. So,
fuck you. Yeah, fuck you.
So yeah,
Sold
and
out.
obviously, Lily, I saw you announce your tour, and then you had to upgrade and everything. And I think it's the era of the pop girls. Yeah,
Yeah, when you've got to start, when everything just starts going, this feels all quite new, but just like watching things go from like this, then suddenly it's this, and then suddenly it's this.
Also, can I just talk to you about some other child slang?
Don't say 6'7", please. I beg you, don't say 6'7".
Yes, 6'7".
I can't do this again.
What do you mean you can't do this again?
I thought it was 6'7". She ate.
I've had this
that's
conversation.
what
But it's
I
got nothing
thought
to
as
do
well.
with
It's
that.
not. That's smart though.
I thought it was like
you?
what's
6'7",
6'7",
you ate.
and then you ate.
You 6'7", you
But
ate.
apparently, that's really uncool that we think that.
I actually think I've even said that in an interview,
Right.
and then I'm going to be really embarrassed when it's not.
What's the real thing?
It's to do with like it's a basketball player. It's like
But
it's a trend from
Yeah, but I think the real thing is that they like that we don't get it.
yeah. So they just say it.
What, Americans?
No,
Not all kids.
it started in America.
Oh, young people.
Yeah, my niece and nephew say it all the
Yeah.
time. It's so annoying.
6'7".
6, 7.
Apparently, they had to take something off the menu in McDonald's that was like called that was 67 cents or something, because all the kids kept coming in going 6'7".
They've banned it in school. How can you even implement that ban on two numbers?
Yeah.
How are they doing maths without 6 and without 7?
Yeah, you can't remove numbers from the curriculum because it's gone off on Instagram. Lily, can we
Yes.
talk about what it's actually like when something catches fire? Because I don't think people will ever think of the name Madeline without thinking of you
Yeah.
ever again. That's quite a big thing to do. It's quite weird when something just changes the way something is seen for absolutely ever.
Yes.
My favourite is the gunshots in Madeline.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Lie to me, babe, and I'll end you.
So the production across the whole album is so cool. I love it all.
Thank you.
Yeah, that is one of my favorites. I love that you dressed as Madeline, because I thought not many people knew about that movie, actually, that kids movie. So when you dressed as that at Halloween, I was like, she gets it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That was such a nice touch. You're so right, Jade. It was shitty week for you if you're
Yeah,
called Madeline.
yeah,
though.
proper shit.
Or
that.
no, it depends how you take it. Some people just like the attention.
But I like
It's
Madeline
when-
sounds like a bit nostalgic,
Yes.
but different enough to like stand out. Do you know what I mean?
Also, she's just Madeline.
Madeline. No, but I don't think. I think Maddie's will feel like they've been put on a map. It's not like Karen yet. It might be if people start using it colloquially and say like you're a bit of a Madeline, aren't you? Oh my God, that's gonna
Right.
happen.
Oh dear.
It's gonna become
You got Madeline
colloquial
on
because
your
you can be
case.
like, what are you,
Oh,
some
you're
kind
such
of
a
Madeline? Homewrecker.
Is he Madelining?
But that's what I mean. There's nothing more powerful. You're like Hoover.
The Karens are fucked, bro. I've met like 3 Karens. You can see it in their eyes. They're just a bit
Wait,
gutted.
I love it's like Becky with the good hair. It's
Becky
the-
with the good hair. Becky's disrespected worldwide.
Yeah. Becky's were fucked. Shit, it's the new Becky. Fuck it
Well
up.
done.
That's
Bravo.
good. But don't you think it's nice when you do something that is so big it almost becomes like a verb?
Yes, it's the dream. That's unreal. It's like when I remember when
That's the dream.
When it's slightly different, but when Jordan Peele brought out Get Out, the film, like the fact that it reframed like literally an entire social discourse for the next
Yeah.
3 or 4 years when people were explaining like race relations
And what the
shit.
sunken place is.
The sunken
like,
place.
oh, you're
People
in
were
the
like,
sunken
yeah,
place.
seen that. You're in
The
that.
sunken
Yeah.
place, yeah.
But so wait, what do they say the sunken place is like when you go to the underworld?
Have you not seen Get Out?
Yeah, of course I have. But like, how do they relate that sunken place to life?
When somebody is like under the spell of the system that's essentially oppressing them.
Oh God, that's good. Yeah, that's very good.
Can I say one more? Can I throw one more thing in? I forgot. We should say about our last year. We both did Glastonbury, man.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, we should say that.
That was like
Fucking
that was
hell.
fucking wild, and just to do it the same year, crazy. So I just want to throw that in.
It was very
Okay, bye.
special.
I also did a little appearance at Glastonbury. That's 3 of us.
This year,
Yeah, I did a little
What?
little dance on the drum and bass.
Yeah, she was a Shy FX.
I did a Shy
how did I
FX
not know
appearance.
that?
I didn't know that either.
And my dad was there, so I'm part of this.
Garfield was there.
Garfield was there. Anyway, shall we have a break?
Welcome back, everyone. Lily, I got a question for you. You still online?
Chronically, babe, chronically.
Oh,
Lily,
no,
I thought you were
can't
actually quite good with text when you're on your internet ban. Just throw it out there.
Okay, that's good to know. I think I am gonna go into an internet ban because the content is running dry now. So I don't.
Do you think?
Well, it's not really running dry, but like there was a point in time where it was just like I would just like sit on TikTok for like 6 hours until I had literally run it dry, and then I would just move on to the next platform. And then I would forget that like, oh, there's Substack. I can go and like read like intellectual takes on my record. And then I would read that for like a day. And then I would move on to something else. I was just going from platform to platform, looking at all of the content. Twitter
Digital
is the
drugs,
worst.
baby.
Twitter is hell.
Digital drugs.
Hell.
But this is so interesting because as someone who's not you, seeing all that, I found it overwhelming. What actually is it to feel when the whole world is talking about you? I think that must be very strange.
Well, first of all, I don't know if it's true because obviously TikTok and anything meta related picks up on your interests on your
Of course,
algorithm.
that's
So
true.
obviously, if you're listening,
If you're watching yourself.
The thing is, it's
it just
transcendent.
feeds me more videos of myself. So I'm
Yeah.
convinced that like the whole world is talking about me all the time.
You're
And
like,
it's
no, I've just been
that's
watching
just
a
your
lot of me. Yeah.
You psychotic bitch.
No, but I can say, and Jordan and Jade, tell me if you agree, I can say quite confidently that that album transcended even the internet, I think. It went into the world in a very real way. Like my boss man talked to me about it. So.
Yeah, without even the culture of it, it is just a brilliant album. Like, if you are just listening at it
thank you,
as a music head,
Yeah, we were vibing.
do you know what I
to
mean?
it.
Like,
I
yeah,
played it in the car.
it isn't just about the sort of pop cultural reference of it. It is genuinely a brilliant record. And I think I think nobody filled your gap, actually.
In it, that's what we said.
Yeah.
I said that.
No, you said someone had.
No, I didn't say someone had. I didn't say someone had. I was just saying that there had been.
No, people try, but there's
No, but just like.
not
vi-
a blow smoke up your bumhole, but there is
she-
only one Lily Allen. So, like, when you came back, we were all like,
That's
oh,
it.
That's what Lily
just
said.
lyrically and the risk taking.
actually me that said that.
Yeah, it was all you. You know, it was like, oh yeah.
No, true say that.
No, but I'm not. I wasn't saying that there was another Lily Allen. I was just saying that like the vibes had inspired. You know, there's people who will come
Oh,
off the back of
definitely.
the vibes, which is a good thing.
I'd say even myself included in that.
Yes.
Guys,
No, it's true.
stop.
It's
I'm
true.
so
Like being
shy
bullshit with
and
lyrics
embarrassed.
and saying how
Yeah.
you really feel.
You know, I wore Air Max and skirts for a while.
prom dresses
Yeah.
back in 2009.
Actually,
I remember.
this is something I did want to know. Jade, who was Lily Allen to you when you were sort of 10, 11, 12? Because you're
Well-
like 7 years younger than us.
This is quite sad, but I used to sing a lot of your songs. I used to sing in a restaurant every week. While people were, eating the lasagna and stuff, and I'd be belting out the fear. And
That's
me
Lil's
wanna
favourite,
cry.
no? That's your
yeah, like
favourite, right?
that's
It's the song of mine that I'm the
Proud of,
most
yeah.
proud of.
I love
think.
that song,
banger.
and I think as someone that wanted to like make it in the industry as well, like I really resonated with that concept. So I'd sing that every week in an Italian restaurant before all of this.
How full circle.
I love that. I want to go back there. I want to see
Yeah.
that.
What, the
now.
restaurant?
Just the restaurant.
Come up to Shields,
Yeah, I want to see
mate.
Jade
You'll
in the
love
restaurant
it.
in 2009.
Jade has actually an unbelievable amount of pictures of herself as a child singing and at all stages of
Yeah.
her life. I love it. It's like the whole journey has been
She had
documented.
family members that cared about her.
Exactly. We don't have that.
Hilarious.
All these people that came to your school plays and filmed them.
I know.
What?
There's no record of any of my childhood.
Miquita,
Yeah.
what was your year like?
Oh yes.
Yeah, babe.
I feel like you've gone into executive world now. You're chatting to me different. You're like, I feel like you may have worn at least 2 blazers in the last 12 months.
I would never, but spiritually
Okay,
I'm
right.
wearing blazers. I get it. But
Okay.
never again. I've had my time with bad blazers.
I think you've
Which
got
you
one
were
of
all
those
there for.
Madonna mics. You're doing so much
Yes.
business.
How many
just, like,
presentations
sitting
have
there.
you delivered this in the last year? We need to know.
How many keynote speeches?
We call her Mrs.
have you
Deck
done?
on the WhatsApp.
Deck delivered tomorrow.
No, but do you guys have you guys heard that last year was the year of the snake, which is the year of shedding, and this year is about what you sort of fulfill with your life, with what is left from all that is shed. Who are you with everything that was shed in the year of the snake? This year is the year of the horse. It's about fortitude. It's about.
I love horses.
I love horses. Yeah.
Love horses.
Thank you.
I'm not asked.
That's Lil's new product. It's called Love Horse.
I'm not particularly.
Oh no, you weren't into him. You didn't like it, did you?
How do you feel about magic-y stuff?
I like
Jade?
magic.
Yeah, she's on a witch vibe.
I like witchy stuff.
Let me just say this one line for us. This is a good line. It's the year you stop circling your purpose. You climb onto the horse of your life and you ride it with clarity, direction, and a heart that finally knows where it's going. Are you willing to ride?
100%. I'm riding.
Fucking riding.
I mean, I thought I was sat next to a midnight
let's all
cowboy,
ride.
but you're trying to discredit horses. You call yourself a midnight cowboy.
Yeah, no, I like humans being my horse.
Yes. Ride us, baby. I want to be ridden by Jade.
It's on. Yes.
Keats, I want more details.
you know that I lost everything and moved to my mum's sofa for 6.5 months. So very
was a
much
lot.
went through this.
That was a big shed.
Not just for you. For
That
all
was
of
a massive shedding.
for all of
Wow.
us. Yeah, it was tough. Listen, let me just say, in like May, Lily was in hell, and our records were very difficult for Miss Me. Lily was very upset a lot of the time, and I completely understood. But then everything fell apart in my life, and I was really upset all the time, and we just had to keep going, and it was not easy. With like my nan walking in the shot, and Lily had like having a total breakdown. It was really fucking hard. And then suddenly the last 4 months of our year year just
Crescendo.
turned into like the best years of our life.
Yeah.
It was really weird. It just all
Night's
switched.
darkest before dawn.
That's right. No shadow, no light without shadow.
All that stuff.
But yeah, I learned a lot about life last year and trust.
Miquita and I are doing something else together this year.
Oh.
We can't talk about it, but it is exciting.
No, I'm quite surprised you brought it up.
Well, I just don't want to be specific because I don't want to let the cat out of the proverbial bag. But it's exciting, and also like when you brought it to me, I felt like, yeah, let's fucking do it. And also, you take
ride.
the reins and fucking
You're
it.
edging there. You're really edging the
You're
audience
being
there. I think,
very
with,
edged.
yeah, I know. Have I not told you what it is?
I don't know. You can tell me after.
No,
tell you
but
after.
because Miquita's instinct was like, I'm going to call so and so and get them to make the call, and I was like, no, bitch, you make
You
that
do it.
call. This is your thing.
Lily told me to ride.
Yeah, so Miquita and I, collaborating on something, and I feel like, I encouraged you to take the reins, so to speak, and I feel like you are, you're fucking jumping on that horse
Jesus.
this
Right,
year.
I'm willing to ride.
You are riding.
Let's rock.
And we're doing it together. But Miquita's very much the big boss,
Fuck yeah.
and
Oh my
I'm very
God,
excited.
yeah. But you know what was really good? We talked about it, and Lily said, you know what? What we've learned with Miss Me is that Lily and I know how to work together now, which I never, ever thought we'd ever learn to do for any reason. Who knows what we can fucking do next?
That's very special.
How much further can everyone go? Like, Jade, Jordan, what are your dreams? What do you need? What do you
What do
want?
I want? I just want to. I'd love to like up the levels with my live stuff because I did a theatre tour which was so nice and I actually really enjoyed a more intimate setting. But in my brain, it was an arena show, and like I like all the bells and whistles.
It was an arena show.
Like I love pop. I love putting on a show, so I'd love to keep getting bigger with that. I'll be writing a new record this year as well, which is cool.
Oh, wicked.
Those arena shows are coming.
I hope so.
Like, let's not get it twisted. That's happening.
I really hope so. So that's kind of my goal.
Of course, it's fucking happening.
And I would like to do, like we touched on about the kind of documentary idea. We did try stuff at the start when this is a few years ago.
I got too busy.
We both did. It was such a cool idea of like documenting like coming out of a group and being a solo artist, all that stuff. So that ship's sailed now, but I'm sure there'll be something else.
There's like an interesting take.
Yeah, but
on
there's
it.
a new story to be told.
Yeah, there's like
exactly.
an interesting. There's a couple of ideas we didn't have the time to implement, which we could revisit.
Yeah. And then I just want to challenge myself more. I just want to. I want to do things that scare me. I think.
Love that.
Yeah.
I think that is such an important thing. I will always say if you're not scared, it's not worth it.
Facts.
And I really believe that to be true. I think that like things should fill you with fear. Otherwise, like there's no risk. And I think people respond to risk because ultimately it's vulnerability and authenticity. So, and that's what people really buy into, I believe.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen your year, Lil.
I will say I saw there's a very prolific American music commentator who called you icon in waiting the other day.
Wait, it wasn't Needle Drop Guy, was it?
I don't know. I'm not at liberty to say.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
So really, as we embark on this new year, family, we're saying that we should all be fucking terrified, and then we're on the right path.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I feel like
push
I feel like
ourselves.
I've just lived in that state. I'm
You're
always doing
good
the
at that,
maddest
though.
new shit. I honestly, to the point, I want a break from fear, to be honest, boss. Just constantly doing nut shit. Like,
No,
the
you
fuck?
do. You do jump
Need a break
in
from challenging yourself.
every time something arises, and it's like it's
yeah.
such a big thing, and Jordan will just be like, "Yep, let's give that a go."
We got to though. Well, you would be such a nightmare if you weren't doing 5,000
Maybe.
things. Surely that's like what your brain needs and your body needs. And
I'm currently fixated on like opening a community centre in the Northeast.
After coming home with me, yeah.
I definitely want to write another book. I've already got like the blueprints in my brain. And then I do genuinely, aside from that specifically, I do want to do more community outreach just because I feel like when we were speaking about last year, about the whole parasocial world we live in, I really do want to try and find more balance, like actually engaging with the people I want to speak and communicate to, just to like have a better idea of what's really going on. Aside from everything else, that's what I feel like that I want to do, you know?
Yeah.
Local stuff.
you will. Oprah would say you're going into your service. And everything good with you guys? Like you two still in love?
Yeah, I
Everything's
think so,
great?
yeah.
I think we're all right.
Still solid.
It's been challenging because I think it was the first year where we were both
Really busy.
really busy doing like promo, and I kept warning Jordan and me, like, because we got together like at the end a little mix, so he'd never seen me sort of full pelt, you know, promo land, doing all the campaign stuff, and same with Jordan. So we actually didn't get a lot of time alone together, did we, last year?
Last year, no.
So I think this year I know I need to get better at
Saying no.
saying no to things, having a better balance with work and life, because I do think I am quite addicted to my job. Like I live and breathe what I do, and I love it.
She's in 2 relationships.
I am.
We all are. We're all in 2 relationships.
I know, but we're all addicted to our work, especially in this
Yeah.
circle. And Lil, do you feel like that?
Do I feel like I'm in 2 relationships?
Oh, sorry. I mean, generally. Sorry.
There were two of us in this marriage.
No, but you know what I mean.
3 of us, sorry.
You know what I mean. Like you're.
No, I've never
No.
experienced that. Fuck
You know
you,
what I'm
Jordan.
fucking saying.
I feel like
No,
I'm in
I
about
know.
10 relationships. I've got my kids are fucking mental at the moment. They're 13 and 14, and like they are really developing their personalities. And
That's nightmare era, man. Beginning of the teens. Oh my god.
Why? What's happening?
it's just a lot. There's a lot of questions. I mean, there's also a lot of change, right, in our lives at the moment. Like just anything that could. We've changed houses, we've changed countries, we've changed schools. We have,
Mummy's a pop star again.
yeah, and it's a lot. Their accents have changed because they've come back. Like now, Marnie properly sounds like Princess Margaret.
Wow.
Like,
Oh my god!
near. I'm like, who are you? Like literally 6 months ago, she was like, wait, no.
Oh my
like, wait, and now it's like a completely different person. But yeah, you know, they are discovering who they are. They're like grappling with some new ideas in terms of like who I am, And, essentially, the last 5 years I've been a stay-at-home mum, right? And now I'm a single mum that has to work and suddenly has a lot of work opportunities on my plate, and I'm having to travel a lot. But, they also like having, a nice roof over their heads and nice clothes and, being able to go to nice restaurants and things. So they understand it, but it's just a lot of change. It's a lot of change. And also like new friends, new friendship groups, and, the idea of like boyfriends, like
So who asked who out for out of Jordan and Jade? Who asked who out? I know it was a lockdown.
Well,
but who actually said, "Do you want to go out?"
Jordan messaged one of our mutual friends to say that he'd seen me on an app and was interested, and that I was a vibe. And then that friend screen grabbed that and sent it to me.
No, I asked him to pitch me to her, and he just screenshot what I asked him and sent it to Jade.
Just sent it straight to me.
And then Jade,
with no pitch.
that was the deck.
and then Jade DM'd me and said, "What's your pitch then?"
Oh, sexy!
And then I made her a
That's the vibe.
PowerPoint.
I asked for a PowerPoint presentation.
No, you didn't ask for it.
I did.
I volunteered it.
I
I
I've got
volunteered
the
it. Get the receipts out.
I actually have a Jordan folder.
And this is when you guys both dressed in suits and had a Zoom date in lockdown.
That was the third date, probably. Yeah.
You little weirdos. I love you. Oh, Jay just wants to give us the receipt.
I just had to prove
Jade
my
was
point
right.
before we. I was right.
Can I just say something? Just not that I don't want to assume that you two believe in the institution of marriage, but I always thought if I was ever to get married again,
Sure, why not?
that I thought that, like, people have like individual tables for, at the wedding reception or whatever, that each table could be like a different text conversation from the beginning of the
That's
relationship.
That's really cute.
That's really cool.
Isn't that
Oh, God.
cute?
That would
Cute
work well
idea.
for us.
I think you should
with our
I think you guys
back and
should do it.
forth, for sure.
Really? What, the OG stuff?
That would work quite well.
I've got it print in this library actually. Should I grab it?
What, the PowerPoint?
I've got the screen grab of the PowerPoint presentation framed in this room.
Yeah, I think we should. I think that's a good
Okay,
way to
alright.
end
It's
this.
right
actually.
there.
Let's end this with how love stories begin.
It's Jordan's PowerPoint with like points of why he's a good candidate.
Yeah, what did he say?
All right, here we go. So here it is.
Go on, Jordan. Why are you a good
No,
boyfriend?
I didn't say, but it was just,
It looks so cheap and tacky.
it was the point. I was being subversive.
Okay, here are the points. Point 1.
I get it.
No,
So
no, you
this
have-
is the title. Reasons why I'm great. Good at smiling.
Yes.
That's a good point.
Right.
Good at spelling. That's pretty cool.
This is lockdown shit.
This is lockdown through and through. Good at exercise. This one's good.
useful.
Got 3 really good mates, but could have way more if I wanted to, obviously.
Could have more if I wanted.
Can throw a ball really far. And actually, I remember when we did our first dog walk, you did throw a ball and I was really impressed. And then
That
there's
was
2
it.
These
more.
people don't get it.
in.
These guys don't get it. You got to think.
What are the two more?
My dog definitely loves me.
Facts.
That's a big one. And then last is very inventive.
That's a great
Yeah.
one.
Are these not?
Love
Are
that.
these not compelling?
I would love if a man said that. Yes, I don't know whether compelling's the word, but
Look, she
very
asked for a
sweet.
PowerPoint. I threw it together. These are just a rough idea of where I'm at.
Yeah, yeah.
It worked.
Yeah, yeah, nice. And it was lockdown, so we were.
Yeah,
all
it was
bit
a weird time. It was a weird time. And
Weird.
that,
I'm
that did
confused
the
where the
trick.
weirdness comes from. I thought it was
That
fine.
did it. And I thought, do you know what? I'm in.
We all
Yeah,
did
yeah.
some weird things in
We
lockdown.
really
Absolutely.
did.
And I do have more good mates now,
We all
actually.
made strange decisions.
What?
I do have more good mates now.
You have got more good mates.
Let's be honest. Jade and Jordan's relationship is a lesson to us all.
Oh no!
No pressure.
God,
no
I don't.
pressure.
I don't like that pressure. I don't like
too
that
much pressure,
pedestal.
isn't it?
So you better be bloody perfect together for a really
Stop
long
giving
time.
us fucking
Oh my gosh!
pressure.
That's why I
know.
don't do things like this. Obviously, I do this because I really.
It's a PR
love you guys.
relationship. It's a PR relationship.
But no, we turned down so many things.
We can tell she's a beard.
No, because if Jordan one day said he was wanting to come out, I'd actually find that such a gag. I'd love to be a beard.
No, you fucking wouldn't.
No, like
Are you kidding
obviously
me?
I love Jordan and I want to spend the rest of my life with Jordan.
Jade, you're fibbing
But-
right now.
but
Don't
surely
let me
the-
expose you.
The
You're fibbing right now.
ultimate allyship test is
No,
like
she's fucking fibbing.
Totally, is to be a beard at one point in your life.
I've been a beard
We're
as a
only to-
teenager, but like
We're only together
Works.
because Rizzle Kicks and Little Mix is a perfect rhyme.
I've been a beard. I just didn't know.
Okay.
It. Anyway, let's wrap it up.
Okay,
That's on allyship. That's when you do Mighty
Clock
Hoopla,
it.
you have
Clock
you have a checklist and
Clock
it says, have you ever bearded?
Have you been with a gay?
And if you have, then you get the booking. So yeah.
No comment.
Okay, and
no
that
comment.
about wraps
Sorry.
it up for this very special New Year's Day episode of Miss Me. I hope we've reflected enough. I hope we've talked about the future, and I hope we've made everyone feel okay on this slightly weird day. New Year's Day is quite weird. Let's be honest.
New Year's Day is an odd one.
It's because the wrong time of year. I've told you this. It should be in March.
Yeah, we think it should
It should be with the
March.
Chinese, man. They got it right.
The year should end in February.
Right. Okay. Let's go.
Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. Have a good one. Be terrified, then you know you're on the right path.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Lily, I know you want to wave like the Queen, but you're going to have to say bye because it's audio.
Okay. Bye.